I'm really annoyed with myself because I just recorded like half of my video and realized that I didn't actually hit record. So, so now I get to repeat everything that I just said, this time with an audience, hopefully for realsies. I just double checked it's recording, so feels like a Monday. Anyway, I think it's like week 3 or I don't even know at this point, but I think at least a few of you guys know that around this time last year, I left my ex because the relationship was not really a healthy or a safe one. And since then, I've had to come to terms with the fact that I didn't and still don't fully understand how to self-regulate. And I'm having to learn how to do that. So I chose the topic, the little the prompt of which tools for regulation have you used, which turned out to be quite a bit more insightful than I was expecting, because I thought to myself, oh, you've probably used, quite a few of those, and turns out no, I haven't, and I've got quite a bit more to explore and learn, but that's okay. So I think the main method, I guess, that I have utilized during this last year, at least, has been co-regulation. My best friend and I are very close, and especially when I'm struggling or feeling dysregulated, being around that calm and stable and predictably solid emotional state makes it a lot easier to not only prevent myself from spiraling, but to bounce back to my baseline a lot easier. A lot of times when I encounter situations that would typically cause me a lot of stress and dysregulation, I'm able to keep myself more regulated and held together when I'm with one of my close friends. Though I'm not entirely sure if that is purely because of the comfort of having somebody that I love and trust with me, or if it is the fact that they are able to stay calm and regulated during those situations and sort of be that example for me. I'm not entirely positive, but I do find that very helpful. And when I was younger, I would often take time, specifically in the shower, to cry and just feel my emotions for a brief period, because the sound of the water would hide the sound of my emotions from my parents, and therefore that was the one place that I could let myself freely express whatever I was feeling, which was very cathartic for me. I'm quite sure that I would have snapped at some point without those little those small breaks to sort of let off steam that was building up pressure over time. I think going through these different regulation tools really showed me how many there are available that I have not tried or experienced, and how few tools I have in my tool belt currently. Obviously, this has been a huge adjustment period for myself, and considering my upbringing and the fact that I'm on my own for the first time in my life, I just have a lot to learn, and I think that trying to shift from my current coping strategies, which is to shut down and disassociate, and deal with the consequences later, and instead learning to keep myself regulated, and learning those skills. It's difficult, it's tough, but I also think that it's beneficial. So it's worth it. But that's what I've got to say today. Talk to you guys later.